How homeless people don't freeze to death in winter. Every winter, hundreds of homeless people die from the cold. Yet somehow most of them survive night after night in temperatures that would kill an unprepared person in hours. These are their secrets. The first rule every homeless person learns is never sleep directly on the ground. Concrete and bare earth steel body heat 25 times faster than cold air. A single layer of cardboard creates a barrier that can mean the difference between life and death. Experienced survivors use 3 or 4 layers and build a cardboard cocoon that surrounds them on all sides, including above. The second secret is dead air. Dead air means trapped air that cannot move. When air is trapped in small pockets, it becomes incredible insulation. This is why homeless people stuff crumpled newspaper inside their clothing, between the shirt and jacket, around the torso. The key is keeping it loose. Pack too tight and you lose the air pockets. Veterans of the street use 4 to 6 full newspaper sections around their core alone. Layering is everything, but most people do it wrong. The layer closest to skin must stay dry. Wet fabric conducts heat away from your body fast. This is why experienced homeless people call cotton death cloth in winter. It absorbs moisture and holds it against your skin. They look for wool or synthetic materials at shelters and thrift stores instead. The middle layers need loft. Loft means thickness with airspace. Fleece jackets and wool sweaters work. So it does more newspaper. Some homeless people wear 5 or 6 mid layers when temperatures drop below 0. The outer layer must block wind. Wind chill can make 10 below feel like 40 below. This is why plastic garbage bags are prized items on the street. Cut holes for head and arms, and you have a windproof shell that costs nothing. Protecting extremities takes extra effort. Your body automatically reduces blood flow to hands and feet to keep your core warm. This means fingers and toes get frostbite while your chest still feels okay. For hand, the plastic bag trick is essential. Thin plastic bags worn inside gloves trap moisture against your skin. This sounds bad, but evaporation causes cooling. By stopping evaporation, you stay warmer. Your hands feel clammy, but they won't freeze. Feet need even more attention. Multiple sock layers help, but here is what most people miss. If socks are too tight, they compress the insulation and restrict blood flow. This makes feet colder, not warmer. Many homeless people wear shoes 2 sizes too big in winter, specifically to fit multiple loose sock layers inside. Location matters more than gear. The difference between a good and bad sleeping spot can be 20 degrees. Homeless survivors look for 3 things. Wind protection first. A building corner or recessed doorway or underpass blocks wind and changes everything. Heat sources second. Buildings release warm air through vents. Areas near laundromats and restaurants can be 15 degrees warmer than open streets. Some cities have steam vents from underground pipes that provide steady warmth all night. Dry ground third. Wet ground accelerates heat loss dramatically even if the temperature feels warmer. Underground locations offer natural temperature stability. Parking garages and subway stations rarely reach the extreme cold of surface level. The earth holds steady around 55 degrees, so basement areas and tunnels provide refuge during the worst nights. The buddy system multiplies body heat. 2 people under shared covering stay significantly warmer than 2 individuals alone. Many homeless people sleep in groups during dangerous cold snaps, even if they prefer solitude the rest of the year. Eating before sleep generates internal heat. Digestion raises body temperature for hours. Experienced survivors eat their biggest meal right before bedding down on cold nights. High-fat foods work best because fat metabolism produces more heat than carbohydrates. Light exercise before settling in raises core temperature. Some survivors do jumping jacks or walk briskly for 10 minutes before climbing into their sleeping spot. Starting warm makes the whole night easier. Go into the bathroom before sleep matters too. A full bladder wastes energy keeping urine warm. Veterans always empty their bladder, even if they do not feel the urge. The mental game is the final piece. When you're cold, your instinct is to tense up and fight the sensation. This actually burns more energy and accelerates exhaustion. Street survivors learn to breathe slowly and relax their muscles deliberately. They accept the cold rather than resist it. This is not about denial. It is about managing the panic response that makes everything worse. Some focus on the warmth in their core and mentally push it outward. Whether this has physical effects is debatable, but the psychological benefit of feeling in control is real. These techniques took homeless people years to develop through brutal trial and error. Any single tip might seem small, but combined they represent the difference between freezing to death and making it through the night. The skills that keep people alive on the streets could save your life during a power outage or car breakdown, or any emergency where heat disappears and help is not coming. Stay warm and stay prepared.